today I thought I'd do a video which has been around YouTube for so long now, and it is my first time tag. I couldn't remember the name of it then. It is the my first time tag, which was created by Sprinkler Glitter, and I am going to be discussing my first of various things, and no, it's not like how the name suggests. I'm not going to be going over my first time doing it, the way I lost my virginity. No, it's all about my first time of various things. So let's begin, shall we? Let's delve into my firsts. Is it still filming? Yeah, it is. Hi. Okay, so my first tweet. My first tweet was Bok. You might wonder what the hell, why did you tweet Bok? But basically me and my friend Gabby, we joined Twitter at the exact same time in the uni library of first year, and she tweeted tweet and I tweeted her Bok, which is like a chicken, bok. First YouTube video, first YouTube video I ever watched, I think it was Muffins. I can't remember the person who does it, but Muffins and Kelly and Let's Go Get Some Shoes, along with Charlie the Unicorn, and Puppet Pals. First Facebook profile pic is here. Yeah, I'm blonde in it, and I have really short hair, and yes, I'm 15. It was prom, but that's just me. Teenage Holly, looking all glam and shit. Do you still talk to your first love? Hell no. What was your first job? I was quite lucky with my first job, I think. I knew a girl who worked in New Look, and she told me when a job came available in New Look, and I had the interview when I was 15 and started as soon as I was 16. What was your first car? I'm still yet to take a lesson. What was the first who was the first person to text you today? The first person to text me today was my brother, who sent me a picture of our dog, who is just so cute. Look at that little face. Oh, he's just so cutie pie. Who was your first crush? This is so embarrassing. Oh my god. As far as I know, my first crush was H from Steps, who is possibly the campest man ever. And as I came into like preteen thing, I had a massive crush on Orlando Bloom. Like, I loved Orlando Bloom in Pirates of the Caribbean and Lord of the Rings. I loved him, and I had a massive poster of him, I think as Will Turner, and I think I had a smaller one as Legolas. And I used to kiss the Will Turner one every night before going to sleep. Yeah, I actually did that. Oddball. Who is the first person you thought of this morning? The first person I thought of this morning was my cat, Phoebe, who I thought, Phoebe, get the hell off my feet because I can't move. Who was your first grade teacher? I don't actually know what first grade is, because it's different over in the UK. Over in the UK. In reception, I think I had Miss Kelleher, who was just the loveliest lady ever. She's no longer with us, but she was just an older teacher. She was so nice and so lovely. Then year 1, I think I had Miss Samuel. Year 2, I can't remember. Year 3, oh my god, year 3. Have you seen that episode of The Simpsons when Lisa has a really cool teacher and she kind of falls in love with him? I had that. I was Lisa Simpson. I had Mr. K. Originally I had Mrs. Bamsey in year 3, but then she went on maternity leave. So we had Mr. K come and teach us, and he was so lovely. He was so nice, and yeah, I love Mr. K. Where did you go on your first ride on an aeroplane? I went to Portugal when I was 18 months, and strangely I think I can remember it, but not being on the plane, but being in the pool and people asking me what my name was. Who was your first best friend, and do you still talk? I think my first best friend was Caris, who is my mum's best friend's daughter, who's a few months older than me, and yeah, we were best friends as little babies, and yeah. So we actually used to argue over Marty Pello, who's the lead singer for Wet Wet Wet, and we used to be like, my Marty! apparently. I can't remember it, but that's what our mums say. We still talk, and I see her quite a bit actually, because we're family friends. My first word, I don't know. I know that I couldn't speak at all when I was younger. I had to have speech therapy, and I found it very hard. So I'll just call my mum actually. Mum, what was my first word? Oh, my first word was mum. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, what was the first thing you did this morning? The first thing I did this morning was shapely check Instagram, and yeah, 'cause I'm kind of addicted. And then also I went on my Kim Kardashian Hollywood game, which I'm obsessed with. Like, I'm not the biggest fan of the Kardashians, but I love that game so much. First broken bone. I've never actually broken any bones in my body. Touch wood, touch a lot of wood. First piercing, my first and the only piercing I have today are actually my ears, but I have had my nose done before and the top of my ear done twice, but then each time it's closed up, so yeah. What was your first movie? The first movie I remember seeing in the cinema was Anastasia, which is still one of my favourite films to this day. It's such an amazing film, the soundtrack is awesome. And apparently, and I still remember it actually, I cried so much when it was time to go because I just didn't want to leave, and I loved it so much. And I actually have a vivid memory of coming home and drawing all the characters from Anastasia. At the duck of the night, people will find her foreign whore. When was your first detention? Never. I never got detention in school. I was such a goody-goody. Like, seriously, if I could tell my teenage self one thing, it'd be don't be so uptight, because I was so scared of being told off. I was so terrified, and my parents finding out and being cross with me. I never got detention. What was the first sport you were involved in? Is this seriously a question? I've never been one for sports, ever. I actually hate sports. I hate exercise in general. I'm dyspraxic, so I'm really quite good. No, I'm really quite bad with coordination, and yeah, I find it very difficult. Last one, which is probably the most cringiest one. Oh my goodness. When was your first kiss? My first kiss was in year 6, and basically it was with a boy called Andrew, who chased me around the playground for a kiss, and then I got pinned up against the wall by some classmates, and he kissed me, and I cried. I really did not want to kiss him. I didn't fancy him or anything, but I was just there and he kissed me and it was gross, and yeah, that's my first kiss. Oh god. So guys, I think I've embarrassed myself enough now. I hope you feel like you've got to know me a bit more than you might have done already, and yeah, feel free to subscribe if you like my channel, and check out my latest videos because they're really fun ones, and give this video a like